Hey guys, today's video is going to be the WetNWild review. I'm going to do it in two parts. I'm going to do my misses, like the ones that I didn't like, and the hits, the ones that I love and I would repurchase. So you can tell the ones that I love are behind me. I'm going to do two videos today. Every time I try and film this is my 7th or 8th time. I can't get under 15 minutes and I can't upload it from my phone, so we're gonna do it in two parts. Alright, first off we will go with the foundation. I liked it at first, but then it's just for like hot summery days. This one I think you'd be good to go if you're not wanting a bunch of coverage. You'd be alright with this. I paired them together and I liked it a little bit more, but I still had to put, build it up, 2 or 3 times, and I don't want to walk around with, 3 things, 3 layers of foundation on my face, so I wouldn't be repurchasing these. They're a miss for me, unfortunately. And then next I have this WetNWild highlighting kit. And at first I liked this too, but then I noticed, like, whenever we would do photos and anybody would use flash, you could see like all the big specks of glitter on my face. So just because of that, it's going to be a miss for me. It's not that bad though. I mean, if you're wanting to try, I'd say go buy it. I think it's like $5 or under, but if you want to try it, go get it. You might like it. And then the other thing that I bought was the highlight and contour kit. It was really big on YouTube. I did a haul on this a while back. And this is alright. I don't like the highlight part at all. My son got a hold of it. That's how much I care about it. The contour isn't that bad, but for my pale skin, it's very muddy. And it takes me a few minutes to get it blended in where it's not, a muddy mess on my face. That was a tongue twister. But it's just so muddy, and you guys, I got like 5 minutes to put my makeup on anyway, so I need stuff that works great and works fast, and I don't have to keep blending. So I would not repurchase this. Sorry guys. And then I found the mattifying setting powder, and I thought it was going to be have a white cast to it, but it didn't. It's translucent. This isn't that bad, and it actually does work pretty good. I just have others that I like more. I did like this paired with that concealer roll-up stick by WetNWild. It did work great. For just a few dollars, you might actually like this, so you give it a try. It's a miss for me because I look so cakey whenever I use powders that I'm just not, a set type of girl. I don't really set my face a lot of times. I just use primer and setting spray, and that works for me. If I use concealer and then try and set it, it's just a hot cakey mess, and it never keeps my makeup, from moving anyway. So I don't use setting powder, so I would not repurchase this. Alright, I have this pearlescent pink rose blush. It's it's a red undertone. You guys can't really tell because, let me try to do it that way. It just doesn't suit my skin tone. I did get another one that was a pearlescent pink, but it has an orange undertone. And the one I like worked, but this one did not work for me. It's too dark for my fair face. No matter how easily I applied it, it just didn't look right. And then another miss is this Cushion Color Correcting Brightness and Dullness. They had a bunch of these that did different things. I didn't notice this did anything, so of course I would not repurchase it. Comes with like a little sponge. I didn't notice that it did anything. So I wouldn't waste my money on it again. And then I bought these little glitter eyeshadows, which I think look beautiful in the package. But when you go to put them on, they don't stay in place. If you use glitter glue, they might work. This just isn't my thing. Maybe if I was dressing up for Halloween or something, or I had like a special event or something to go to, but on everyday use, these just were not practical for me, so I wouldn't repurchase them. And then these were the mascaras that did not work for me. There's this one. And this one's a very old one. It was in my car makeup bag. And then that one. This one is actually very good for your lower lashes, but I won't repurchase it. I didn't like the green one at all. And this one, the wand on it, I thought would be, you know, kind of easy. The ball would be easy. But if the ball was a little bit smaller, it wouldn't make such a mess getting in the corner of your eyes. But it just got mascara all over me. So I would not repurchase any of these three Wet n Wild mascaras. Here is the only brow pencil I could find, and I actually used this one for a little while, as you can tell. But I finally noticed that, like, it didn't fill them in that great. It just, like, sat on top of my hairs instead of actually filling the, you know, the sparse places in. It just sat on top of the hairs that were already there. And it leaves me with, like, an ashy green tint, and I wouldn't repurchase it. This is one of the eyeliners that I found from Wet n Wild. This just smudges, runs, disappears. I would not repurchase this. Wet n Wild does, like, their actual pencil liners. I prefer those over these. This just didn't. It just, and I can't line the top of my eye with it because I have hooded eyes, like really bad hooded eyes, and any eyeliner mascara that I put on, I need it to dry, you know, kind of quick, and so it doesn't get, you know, up here in my eyeshadow. So this was a no-go. And I have tried and tried and tried to love these. The liquid lipsticks, the cat soup one, or cat suit, yeah. I have tried and tried. I'm trying to hold all of them, sorry guys. I have tried and tried and tried to love these, but they're just too dry and crusty on the inside of my lip, and the shirt's driving me crazy. Sorry, guys. I want to love these so bad. They don't work for me. I'm not a liquid lipstick kind of girl anyway. I like, you know, just normal lipstick. They are very pretty colors. The light ones, I noticed, don't go on with one coat. You need to do 2 coats, and no matter what I did, like if I would put one coat on and let it dry and then try and go over another one, it just was a hot mess. Or if I just went like this and try and put 2 coats on right away, it was just super streaky. Like I would try and take my finger and, you know, fix it, and a lot of times that does work, but the light ones just didn't work for me. My favorite one would probably be the Rebel Rose, but it still just crust up so bad in the corner of my mouth. Alright guys, that is my short little review on the Wet n Wild products that I would not repurchase, that did not work for me. I hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned for the ones that did work for me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.